Okay, today we're at Kroger, and our agenda for today is I'm going to teach you how to shop for a low-carb lifestyle. It's not as easy as you might expect, and it's not really hard either. Okay, first thing, most plans are going to tell you when shopping for a low-carb diet is you're going to primarily be shopping around the edge of the store. And mostly why they say that is because around the edge of the store is going to be your fresh foods, your meats, your vegetables, and things like that. But you are going to be able to go to some of the other aisles for some of your specialty things, which we'll talk about later. Okay, so here we are with produce. Now, your best bet is going to be go with fresh produce, which I'm shopping for now because I'm actually working on, I'm shopping for certain recipes. But frozen, if you can't get fresh, is the next best thing. With some of you, if you're single, it's kind of hard to cook for just one. But anyway, try to stay away from canned because there's a lot more additives. But anyway, you're gonna wanna consult the list for your particular plan that you've decided to go with, because some vegetables are gonna have more carbs than others, you know, whereas like onions have more carbs than broccoli or spinach. Candy. Can we put some candy in the cart? Pretty please, pretty please. Of course, if you're going to do a low-carb regimen, meats are probably going to be a staple of your diet unless you're one of those sociopaths that only eats vegetables. And if you are, I can't help you. Seriously, I'm sure there's someone that can tell you how to do low-carb without meats. But generally, you're going to want to go for... You don't want to go crazy with fats, but you don't have to worry about fats that much with low-carb diets, because fat burns fat. So that's going to be a staple for you. Ooh, how about some yummy breakfast cereals? Dairy. Now with dairy and a lot of low-carb diets, you're probably going to want to stay away from regular milk. But usually cheeses are okay. I don't know, some diets say no more than 4 ounces of cheeses per day. But you know, you're probably going to want to select a plan, so go with whatever your plan says. But generally, cheese is going to be good for you to buy on a low-carb regimen. Ooh, chips! How about some chips? Okay, like I mentioned earlier, you're usually going to be shopping around the edge of the store, but here's where you start going into the aisles. And you also gotta, this is also where you gotta start really watching your labels, because you can have pickles and other things like certain kinds of peppers, but you really gotta watch your carbs, because your bread and butter pickles, I mean, these are no sugar added, but your bread and butter pickles, they're going to probably be too high carb for you. Most pickles are okay. I found there's some peppers that are good to have. I like pepperoncini, or however you pronounce them, I don't know. Olives sparingly is going to be good for your low carb regimen. Ooh, I could really go for some yummy pasta. Alright, this brings us to condiments. Now condiments you can really mess yourself up on, because a lot of them can be really high in carbs. But as far as hot sauces, most hot sauces are pretty zero carbs. If you like wing sauce, I know Frank's Red Hot wings have 0 calories, 0 carbs. So you can't go wrong with that. You're probably not going to find a whole lot of barbecue sauce that's going to be compliant with a low carb regimen. But there is one, ketchup. Heinz reduced sugar ketchup has about 1 gram of carbs. Let's get some tasty pastries or bread. Okay, this is not the most ideal thing, but there's going to be times where you're going to want convenience, and you're going to have a sweet tooth, and you're going to need something that you can eat. So, depending on what plan you're on, you're probably going to be able to find something you can have. You got your real meal replacements for Atkins, your snacks, your other meal bars. Got some for South Beach and others. You're going to have to consult your own plan to see what's going to be okay for you. Alright, to wrap this up, let's talk about some low-carb snacks that you might want to use. Depending on your plan, you might be able to eat nuts. I try to stay away from nuts for different reasons. But here's a lot of the snacks I use. Pork rinds are good. A good like ½ ounce to 1 ounce of pork rinds is a good snack. You know, sometimes some beef sticks are good. Cheese is always a good healthy snack. Like I said earlier, you probably want to limit to about 4 ounces of cheese per day on most plans. And here's a specialty product that you kind of have to special order. I found it on Amazon. Just the cheese, crunchy baked cheese. I don't know if you've ever overcooked cheese and it had cheese stuck to the pan. It's nice and crunchy. It's awesome. I love it. And this company just, that's what they do. They bake cheese and make it into snacks. They put flavoring on them and have a variety. But anyway, again, you want to follow your own plan, but this is a good little guide to the basics of shopping for a low-carb diet. Oh, I said the word! Oh no! I just gained 10 pounds. No. A low-carb regimen. Alright, you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week.